Hey YouTube, so today I'm coming at you guys with a real talk video, and this video is going to be about the difference between a test and a sign. A sign is a one-time or a reoccurring message that is supposed to be your heads up that you should leave the situation. The sign is something that you are being told indirectly, and if you take heed to it, it'll help you. But if you ignore it, you'll end up doing bad later on because you ignored the hint. So the sign is your hint. Think back to when you were in school and your teacher would say, if I were you, I'd write this down. Or they would repeat something because you'd see it again later in life. A sign is something that reoccurs, and it's reoccurring for a reason because you're supposed to take from it and apply it to your life. A test is something that's going to challenge you and make you better. Think about when you took a test in class to prepare for your midterm or to prepare for your final. The test that you took all semester long or all school year long are going to prepare you for your course exam, for your GRE, for your huge exam that determines if you pass or fail the class. The tests, the quizzes are those things that build up to that important exam at the very end. So we have our sign and we have our test. Now I'm going to apply this to relationships. Signs are those hints, those things that reoccur. At times, we as women confuse those as a test, thinking that it's something that's going to help us get through to get to the other side. I'll give you an example of signs. You're in a committed relationship and you have someone that's constantly disrespecting you or won't stand up for you or won't put you first. Understand that is a sign that is how they're going to be later on down the line. People do not change, and it is so important to get to know someone vertically before you know them horizontally. Frankly, if you sleep with them too early, you're going to start falling for the attraction, the lust, the gratification that they make you feel physically without knowing who they are as a person. The people that I've seen find success in relationships have dated their friend. Even if you only took a few months to just be friends. Even if y'all were friends and you friend zoned them initially because you didn't see them like that. Those turn out to be the best relationships. Look at what you have in common. Look at what you want long term. Look at what you want for the future. Being cute together is only going to get you as far as Instagram, Facebook, and likes. If you want that forever Duncan type relationship, if you want that Barack and Michelle, if you want to be happily ever after, you have to look at what's long term. Each relationship that you have, it comes with baggage, it comes with emotions. You're giving your body to someone, then they're not there. Then you have a rebound stage in yourself where you may want to go and be a hoe because you think that getting under the next person is going to make you better. And really, you have to take that time for yourself to self-love. See the signs in a person. Take what you learned from your ex or your exes and apply it going forward. Doesn't mean that you don't give the next person a new slate, but it means you watch out for the sign. When you're dating someone that isn't sure of themselves, that doesn't have a true concept of self-love for themselves, they're not going to love you the way they should. So you get with this person and they don't really take you like the prize that you are, and they take you for granted. That is a sign. If you tell someone you don't like something once, maybe even twice, and they keep doing it, that is a sign that you should leave them alone. If you see signs of cheating, such as random numbers popping up, phone ringing late at night, different friends stepping outside the boundaries, you find a DM, you see a girl pop up on the phone talking about, hey baby, those are signs, those are not tests that you should make your way through and forgive. Certain things are unexcusable. If a man is calling you stupid, ugly, fat, attacking your self-esteem, doing things to purposely damage you, that's a sign that you should leave him alone. I actually made a video on my channel about the signs of a toxic relationship. I'm going to link that video down below. But any of that stuff, the cheating, the lying, the fighting constantly, that is not a test of your relationship, that is a sign that God is trying to send you that you should leave him alone. So basically, each sign, it gets worse. Everything that happens, it gets worse. And the longer that you ignore the sign, you get closer and closer to getting hit because you're running past the stop sign. That's like a big red message like, hey, stop. It's a sign. And if as long as you continue to ignore those signs, you're going to continue to miss questions on the test. And as you continue to miss those questions on the test, if you don't go back and look at the test, the exam, and see like, okay, this is what I did wrong. I was supposed to carry the 3. This is what he's doing wrong. He's still not treating us like we're in a relationship. I need to cut it off. This is what I'm doing wrong because, you know, we're arguing, but he's pinpointing it on me. He's abusing me. He's choosing his friends over me. He's choosing his family over me. He's choosing his ex over me. He's choosing this girl that's his homegirl over me. He's choosing drugs over me. Signs, signs, signs. Pay attention. Now you might ask, Yosha, well, what is a test? A test is something that you go through that makes the relationship stronger. For instance, something happens with you and your significant other, and they may have a financial hardship, and they have to basically get it how they live for a short period of time. During that time, they're still faithful to you, they're still loyal to you, but they may not have the time that they had before because they're trying to get their self together. They're not excusing it or treating you bad, but it is a test because it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you have a bonus question on a quiz and you take it, but it's a little more difficult than the other things that you've already mastered because the teacher is trying to give you some sort of challenge. A test is a challenge. A test is a challenging situation that the two of you work together to get through. A sign is basically the first steps towards separation. So I'm here to tell you all to just pay attention to the signs that you see and don't confuse it for a test. Stop reviving dead situations. Stop going backwards in life. I can only tell you from what I've experienced that going backwards basically just keeps you from growing. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Request a topic down below, and thank you for watching.